Good afternoon once again, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to what I can only describe as the most pathetic league race in all of history. Inter with a 32-point lead over Zenith, and this is actually his home Grand Prix, Great Britain, Silverstone. And this is the pole lap, but look there, the position counter I should say. P1 out of 3. So, shocking attendance. We've got 3 people, myself, Zenith, and Bufka there. You can see the 3 of us on the leaderboard. And, well, for the first time over the season we missed Bungie, who was conspicuous in his absence by the fact that he answered the pre-race questions and then did not show up. We also had 2 people taken out by a storm, losing internet or power. And 1 person, Trickshot, was camping, he notified us previously, but the rest, complete and utter no-shows. So that was a bit of a problem, but thankfully the next week we seem to have much more commitment to the round for Hockenheim, so WRL is not dying before your eyes, guys, don't worry about that. Anyhow, we seem to have been a pretty good lap here actually. Flowing quite nicely, and we're up on our previous, which is already provisional pole. And there's just a few more corners to go. Let's see if we can set a better time here. Well, we know we can actually, because our road pole time was this lap. Otherwise I wouldn't be showing it to you, would I? Classic stuff. And here across the line, there we go, 33-0. There we lose Bufka and our 3rd competitor. So, not only is it a 3-horse race, but it becomes a 2-horse race because Bufka does not return.
Have fun out there today. Good luck.
Right, now we're on the grid. The lights are out. Wow, that was a quick count. And off we go, it's just the 2 of us. But this is nevertheless a 14-point swing to the winner of this race, because we are obviously the championship rivals, and well, this is probably why we're committed to the cause. We flow through the first couple of corners and it looks like we've got a pretty handy lead already over Zenith, who's dropping back absolutely like a stone, but look very carefully on the map, he's not even visible, and now look at the sector split. 0.2. Really? So at this point I realised there was already going to be lag, and not only that, but with 2 people there's lag. What a ridiculous sort of game. There's lag with 2 people. Now it's 1 second, so luckily the DRS won't be a problem for me, and it's out to 2.8 by the end of the 2nd lap. So we grabbed that fastest lap there. So we're looking pretty good at the moment. Just have to watch out for any sneaky strategies. So we've started on the prime tyre, and I noticed that Zenith did as well. And with a 21 point something second gap there, midway through the lap, I thought that Zenith had pitted at the end of lap 2 to go for a sneaky undercut, to do a 2-stop, maybe going 2 sets of options. So I covered him at the end of lap 3, and was surprised to come out with him not even visible on the map, and in fact in a 7-second lead. Turns out that it wasn't even a pit stop, it was actually he just made a mistake and dropped back quite far. Anyhow, we got to set the fastest lap on that stint, and the gap is out to 12 seconds, and then all of a sudden 31 seconds by lap 6. So there was obviously another problem there. 35 seconds and another 6 laps. And very curiously, we get a message from the competitor in the race, and the gap blows up to 1 minute 10 seconds. So I decided to read that when I go in for my next pit stop, which was not too long after that. And I'll let the message speak for itself. Yep, So that was weird. I have to say that's the first time I've sent a message during a race. And yeah, at this point, it looks like Zenith had given up, and there he is, look. Going a lap down at this point, as I believe he was sending me a message again. And let's see what that was. I mean, yeah, fair enough. Didn't sound too good when we talked a little bit later. And no, I decided to push on. And when I saw he got the fastest lap, I was like, oh god, it couldn't be that ill. And I wasn't really going to have that, so I wanted to pit at the end of that lap to try and get the fastest lap myself. Not in the way that I wanted to, though. This happened quite amusingly. I got the fastest lap as I entered the pits. So I then immediately felt obliged that I actually had to beat that truly. And then I went around on my final 2 laps. And you get the accreditation for the fastest lap entering the pits. We get that normally on the penultimate lap. And so this looks like it's going to be a Grand Slam. Well, a pretty weak one with only 2 people. We come around to win the WRL Silverstone British Grand Prix for the 2nd time in 3 seasons and get the fastest lap on the last lap as well, as we see on that freeze frame. We also spectate Zenith, and this is pretty weird. You'd think that the game would end him as he goes across the line. A lap down. No. Okay. Well, it did. It was just lag.
Congratulations on the win. The whole team's ecstatic. Great driving.
So that was pathetic, but big props to Zenith for finishing that being ill. Shows the determination to get the points, and that's good in a rival. That leads up to 39, and I'll see you guys next time for the German Grand Prix. I've been Jacko. See you then.